Alright, well I'm going to show you a demo of the Timelapse Maestro app controlling the Dynamic Perception NMX controller. So let's open the app. This will be the first time the app's been opened, so you need to allow it to connect to nearby devices. This will be on Android, so you can see the NMX is showing up here. It's already scanning, and you can open it. Now it's going to connect to the rig, and we have a joystick here, and it's got its current location. We can move the sled, see the sled move. We got pan and tilt, and if you want to control those separately, you can hit this little button here, and it splits into separate sliders for tilt and pan individually. And then the first time you use it, you probably want to set this up so you can click on the motor chips, I'm calling them, and it brings up a card for the motor, and you can energize them. It'll take more battery. Also, it will keep it powered in between movements, or you can de-energize it if you want. Then you can go to motor setup, and this is really great. You can select the motor ratio. So these are 19:1s on a stage 1. Here's a rotary. This is a 19:1 DP head, and same with this one. So if you set this up now, when you move it around, it will tell you how far you're moving it in inches and degrees, and if you're outside the US, it'll use centimeters. And so we can go to the very end here. Let's go right here, and we can set tilt kind of horizontal and pan horizontal. And then we can hit the 0 button down here. And now our sled, pan, and tilt are zeroed. So now we can move the sled exactly like a foot if we wanted. So we could, like, say, set the start position here, tap to confirm it, and now we can move somewhere else. Let's go maybe at 2 feet, so we'll move 1 total foot. And then move the pan and the tilt. Let's go this way and that way. Oops, too far, too far. Maybe there and there. So we can set the end, so we'll tap to confirm. Now we can go to program. Now say you actually want to flip it. Now that we've set that at the end, you want to start the time lapse, you could potentially want to start there instead of end there. You can hit the little swap button. It'll swap positions, so now it'll start here and end where we first started. We can set the timing. Let's do a shoot, move, shoot. So let's do a quick demo. So maybe we'll just do 30 shots, no, 20. We'll set the interval maybe to 2 seconds. The focus time we can set to 0.2 seconds. The trigger can be like 0.5, and then hold before it runs the motors. And so that's pretty good. That'll give us 1 second to move the motors in between shots, which is plenty for a short movement like this. So we can confirm the timing. And then the motion, we can set the motion. So let's set the motion to parabolic. We can select how we want it to move. So we can actually unlock these axes and do this individually. So say you repurpose the tilt to do something like a focus. You may want to do something like this, where it would have one focus and then move to a separate focus later. But since this is just a continuous, we can actually keep them together. I think this will look good like that. And then you could have a delay. Say you want to start it in like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that, but we don't need a delay, so we'll turn that off. And great, so now we can run it. Since we've already flipped the position, it's going to start right away, so we can hit run. So it's moving to the start, but it's there, and it's taking pictures. And here it goes. And you can see how fast it's currently moving. Currently moving 1.8 degrees per picture or per frame on the pan. Great, so it's completed and we can either run it again or hit done. So that's the app. Hope you guys enjoyed.